guys, thanks for tuning in one more time. This video today is going to be about how I clean my makeup brushes. I wear makeup, I'd say, once or twice per week. So I try to clean my brushes bi-weekly. If I do happen to wear makeup more than the average number of times that I typically do, I usually aim for 3 uses, maybe 4 uses before I clean my makeup brushes again. So I am going to show you how to clean them with 2 items that you probably already have around the house. The first one is going to be some dish soap. As far as the brand is concerned, I have been using the Gain soap for a very, very, very long time, so I haven't strayed from it. But I'm sure that any household dish soap that you do have will work. And just some olive oil. So if you want to see how to take your makeup brushes from this to this, or from this to this, or even from this to this, just keep on watching. And of course, before you go, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments some of the things that you guys use to clean your makeup brushes as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else. Thought about this too much. So first you'll notice that I have the Sigma Express brush cleaning mat in my sink. If you don't have this, don't worry. You can always use your hands to clean your brushes as well. That's what I did before I purchased it, and it retails for $25 on Amazon. I'm starting off with the dishwashing liquid soap, and I am going to fill my Tupperware dish a little under halfway because I still need to add in my oil. And then I'm going to go in with my oil, coconut oil, olive oil, whatever you want to use is fine. And I say for every 4 parts of soap, you want to do 1 part oil. I like to start off with some lukewarm water, well, a little bit above lukewarm because I think washing anything cold is disgusting. So I'm making sure that my mat gets nice and saturated with some water before I start going in to clean my brushes. So you can see we have the disgusting brush that is caked up with product, so it definitely needs to be cleaned. So I'm stirring up my soap and oil mixture just to make sure that everything gets coated nice and evenly. And I'm going to start off by wetting my brush, get it nice and saturated with some water, dipping it into my soap and oil mixture after I stir it around just a little bit more, and then just making sure my mat is wet. And I'm going to swirl it into the eye brush section of the mat, and as you can see, the product is just flowing off. So the soap is helping for the brush to be clean, and then the oil is making the product just slip right off of the brush. So I'm going to swirl it around in my hand to get that soap and oil out so that by the time we are done, you will see a nice clean makeup brush. So after I clean it and after you guys take a look in adoration of this beautifully clean makeup brush, once I'm done cleaning it, then I'm going to set it to the side and move on to the next one. So showing you guys a different type of brush, you can see this blending brush is just saturated with brown eyeshadow, so it is that time. So I'm just going to wet my brush to make sure that it's nice and saturated, dip it into my soap and oil mixture, and again swirl it in that eye brush section of my Sigma mat. So as you can see, that brown is just flowing off, and we just want to swirl it until we see the white bristles once again. So once I'm done, I am going to just rinse the oil and the soap out with my hand, and I'm just going to squeeze the bristles to make sure that all of the water, all of the soap, and all of the oil is out. And I'm also going to rinse my mat off because I don't want any of that other dirty product that just came out of this brush to get on my next brush. So you can see we have a nice clean blending brush once again, and all we used was olive oil and dish soap. Like, look how clean that is from olive oil and dish soap. And by the way, don't freak out if you have to go in twice to clean a brush. Some of those denser bristle brushes will require you to go in more than once. And I just want to note that on the Sigma mat, there's not only a place to do your face and eye brushes, but there's also a place to get in those small little details. So right in the middle of the mat is where that place is. So that's why I went in a second time to clean this flat concealer brush. So with this flat kabuki brush, I am going in on a different side of the mat. Off to the right hand side, there is a face brush section where the ridges are just a little bit bigger and a little bit higher. And I'm really getting in there to scrub this brush because it is so densely packed with bristles. So this is another one of those brushes where I'm gonna have to go in more than one time just to make sure that my brush gets nice and clean, which is okay. So as you can see, I'm dipping it in the soap and oil just one more time, letting that seep in. And now I'm actually going into the detail section of the mat just to make sure that my bristles get nice and clean way down to the root.
These sticks and stones will break. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me, it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare.